So obviously there's a lot of opinions online and everywhere just about violence and guns and what the real issue is, and calls for legislation as usual. And what I really want to talk about, though, is obviously the mental and emotional health aspect of this, because in my experience, any one of us is capable of losing it. And the minute you say, not me, or no, that could never happen, is the minute we all need to pick up the mirror. We have a tendency in this country to treat violence like an anomaly, when the truth is that it's inevitable in a country that teaches violence. The way we live and the things that we're taught, and everything being so rooted in fear and competition and lack and denial and avoidance. What do we think is going to happen when that's what we teach people? Violence is glamorous in this country. It's entertainment. So we're to blame. Society is to blame for this. All of us. And yet no one wants to take responsibility for the real reason that all of this happens. We are a sick society. We are out of balance in every possible way. That's what it means to be a sick society. Our priorities are sick. Money, fame, image, attention. Our healthcare system is sick. We're all about quick fixes and diagnose and medicate and treat symptoms instead of looking at what's really going on. We're reactive instead of proactive. We wait for things to go wrong in our mind, in our body, in society before we do anything about it. Our families are sick with codependency, addictions, obesity, generation after generation after generation. It's important for us to acknowledge these things and to recognize that we can't possibly fix any of these things or help anybody until we're honest about what's actually going on. Our minds are sick with worry and sadness and fear and anger and resentment that's been stuffed, unchecked, untended to. Guns and violence and criminal behavior, those are just the symptoms of a society that's so sick that it won't even admit what the real problem is. It won't even admit how sick it is and how much help it desperately needs. And instead, it just points fingers at the people who finally snap and act like they're outliers. Call them outliers. Call them crazy. Call them sick. When we taught them. Society taught them. They were raised by us a society of liars, deniers, finger pointers, and not me's. So I wonder when it's going to be enough. Like, how many times will we keep doing the same things over and over again? How many times are we going to go through this and do the same thing and have the same response and expect things to change, when the answers are all there? They're inside of us. They're screaming to get out. Every time we ignore or deny or numb what goes on inside of us, we create another thief, rapist, murderer. And if we really wanted it to change, we would be brave and do something different. We would admit that we're a sick society, that we need help, that we're all hurting, that we're all capable of doing horrible things and acting out in pain. So for me, this is where we begin. This is where we have to begin. We can't help ourselves. We can't fix anything until we admit what the problem is. So we have to tell the truth. We have to be brave. And then we have to grieve together. Grieve the things that we've done. Grieve the things that we've created. Help each other learn from it and learn new ways of being with ourselves and with each other. And help each other heal. See you next time.